Someone found him 2 days ago. Somewhere in an alley on the outskirts of town. Completely exhausted, trembling, and running a bad fever. He's nearly blind, I suppose. When they brought him in, he could hardly walk because his right arm and leg are paralyzed.
Gee, any idea who he is?
His name is Edgar Clemm, the caretaker, or better, former caretaker of the Ravenshaw mansion.
Ravenshaw? I thought nobody lived there anymore since the last Lady Remington died.
I thought that too, but apparently the caretaker was still there when the quarrel regarding the inheritance was settled. Something that had been going on for years already.
If I remember well, Lady Victoria Remington, she died more than 10 years ago, and her sister Elizabeth 3 years earlier.
Yeah. I was still a young boy at the time. But I remember a story going back 35 years. In another of these women's mansions, several murders took place. Real carnage. Some kind of family matter. A lot of people got killed, but the sister survived and moved to Ravenshaw mansion shortly after.
Creepy. And now this?
Creepy indeed. Not to mention the stab wound in his abdomen. Dr. Collins said it was self-inflicted, but I had my doubts. The abdomen? Strange place to stab yourself if you want to commit suicide. I'd rather believe he was attacked by someone with a long meat hook or something. I don't know.
Meat hook? Someone tried to kill him?
Maybe, but suicide? I don't think so. With that paralyzed arm, he no longer had the force to do so. Perhaps it was a desperate attempt to get proper medical care in his final hours and the bed to die in.
And how is that?
He has a brain tumor. Cancer has spread all over his body. He must have suffered incredible pains and was delusional.
The poor man.
And since he remained all alone on the estate as a loyal servant for his deceased mistresses, he never visited the doctor. Probably injected himself with morphine to ease the pain. Check out his arms. And morphine is highly addictive.
Reynolds. Reynolds.
Mr. Clemm, my name is Dr. Farnsworth. You're in St. Francis Hospital. Can you hear me?
Reynolds. Reynolds.
Reynolds. That's the only thing he says since he's here. And he was very close that we're not his size. That stab wound? Who will tell?
You think the tumor caused all this?
This and the morphine addiction, I guess. Fortunately for him, he won't make it through the night. Your eyes become heavier and heavier. All is quiet. All is peace. You're completely relaxed. You don't feel pain. You don't feel sorrow. You're in a total state of happiness. You are asleep now. I am the only voice you hear. I am the only voice you will obey. You're in a very, very deep sleep. I will count from 5 to 1 now. And when you hear the sound of a bell, you will open your eyes and do whatever I command you to do. Is that clear to you?
Yes, it is.
And when you hear that same sound 2 times in a row, you will return to that very, very deep sleep instantly. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, you are.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So far, so good. Keep still, keep your eyes open. Five others preceded you. But this time, I have the feeling that I will succeed in my attempts. I need morphine. This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
go on like this. You hear me, God? I cannot go on like this. Satisfied now? Glad you prevented me of becoming your competitor? God full of mercy and goodness. Don't make me laugh. If you're so full of goodness, why did you give my Virginia that ugly disease? Huh? I can understand that you give me those headaches because you cannot stand the competition. But what has Virginia ever done to you to deserve this? Answer me! I never intended to come to you anyway. I prefer the corruption of hell. And now, my dear God, I will commit a deadly sin to make sure that the key to your hypocritical kingdom, with my name on it, is revoked. Photographs. Why take the burden to draw and paint when pictures can even give you a better result? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. You will be at the cradle of the rebirth of my wife, Virginia, who was taken from me by consumption. I vowed that one day I would bring her back, locking up all the bad things she experienced into a mortal body, and all her beauty and goodness into a body I'll summon up from the other side. when I said locking up the bad things into one body, I meant your body. You see this? This is spit from my late wife, Virginia. Spit and phlegm, contaminated with tuberculosis, which I took from her mouth hours before she died. And when I lock up the disease in your body, my wife will live again. Succeed in my efforts. The paintings were not good enough, but the photographs will do the work. God damn it. Those headaches aren't getting any better. Very still. There isn't much light. The shutter has to remain open for a while. No! God, stop tormenting me! Leave me alone! Mind your own business! This isn't working.
His time hasn't come yet, Guardian. It will soon. Not today, though. Your presence accelerates the process, as I recall. You won't be able to do your job here today. So leave. And only come back when it's really his time. Leave!
On one, you open your mouth and swallow the water. You drink, but you don't feel hunger. You understand? Because you don't need food anymore. Just moisture to protect your skin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All that went wrong during the sketching and the drawing and the painting of the previous ones is gone. Photography gives life, not paintings. Soon we will be able to hold each other, as we did all those years ago. I missed you so much, my love. Give you life. It's time for you to go deeper into your hypnotic state. On one, you will sleep deeper than you ever did. And you will obey me more than before. Will you?
I will.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. so deep asleep that you wonder whether you will ever awaken. Isn't that so?
Yes.
I will have to give the portrait life. And the only way to do so is to overpaint it with your blood. All of your blood. I'm sure you will pardon me for this, because it serves the greater good. And even if you will have no longer any blood pressure, you will remain with us as an undead person, since the hypnosis will make sure that your brain remains active, even if no blood provided cells with oxygen. That's the only way for me to be sure that all the bad things are locked up in your body, while the goodness will be locked up in Virginia's. And you will remain an undead person as long as Virginia will be alive. And Virginia will be alive as long as you are a living corpse. So I may have found the way to immortality. Therefore, I must be very careful that nothing happens to you. For this, I may have found the perfect solution. But first things first. I must find a solution for this. But yes, of course. You are tired. Your eyelids become heavier and heavier. Soon you will be totally relaxed. I will count from 7 to 3. On 3, you will be completely asleep. On 0, you will awaken and your arm and hand will once again have strength. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
She may be dead. No, she should be undead. That was the plan.
And so it is.
Virginia, I finally succeeded in bringing you back.
You did?
And she?
She's in the world of the undead. No pulse, no heartbeat, but living in a dark zone of death. Just the way you planned it. Look, she opened her eyes and she has the look of death in it. She now carries everything in her body that could possibly hurt me.
Yes, indeed. And you were back amongst the living. May I feel your heartbeat?
I'm alive. I'm here. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes. But I would love to feel your heartbeat once again. It has been too long. Please, let me put my hand on your chest.
Patience, my love. Patience. First, she must get used to being undead. And what do these few weeks matter if we know we'll soon be together forever?
Oh, my head. I have those headaches. I don't know what's the matter with me. I may have but a few weeks left. There are these pains in my head. And sometimes my eyes are so bad. And then there's my right arm. I can bring you back, but I cannot take care of myself. Do you think someone is punishing me for the things I do?
Yes. I saw all of this on the other side.
You saw this? How come? I brought you back from the dead. You mean there is something after our earthly existence? After death?
There is. But not in the way they teach you in school or in church. If the priests would know what I know and saw, no golden spoons, no virgins, no martyrs, no saints, no devils, just some sort of stamp collection with dead people, where sometimes the glue wears off and they fall back to earth and wander the streets like what people call ghosts, searching for the light. Believe me, there is no light or darkness. It's all gray. Just like that black and white photo of yours. Sometimes the living help us get rid of the glue. Just as you, my love.
I cannot follow what you're telling me. I'm feeling sick. The normal dose of morphine is not enough anymore. Sometimes I have to double or triple it. Can't you help me administering it?
I can't. These are earthly matters. I cannot be involved in that. So offer yourself another shot of morphine, my love. It'll make you feel better.
But I feel better since you showed up.
It won't last. Because I cannot stay. Not yet. Take another shot.
Okay, my love.
Crawl around, you bitch. And stroll the earth as an undead. Leave all you want. You won't get any further than the pond. Water will always be a natural barrier for you. Because water is the origin of life. Yeah, leave. Again, try it over and over, but you'll always be coming back. Because you and I are one. But a part of me, that is you, has no place in my body anymore.
Sweetheart, where are you? It's me, Edgar. Virginia! No. This can't be. Virginia, I saw you. We spoke, didn't we? Oh, no, don't tell me that my disease is making me see things. Or believe figments of my imagination. Or is it morphine, maybe? Oh, God. Is this your way of getting even with me? Playing games? Are you? Answer me! If you have any guts in whatever body of yours, then show it! Are you such a dictator that you want everyone to do whatever you command? Well, let me tell you, I may be sick. And I don't know for sure, for I haven't seen a doctor, and I'm not intending to do so. But I always do what I want, not what you want. Do you hear me? You hear me? Answer me. And if my deeds will send me to hell, then so be it. Now get off my back and leave me alone! At least you were faithful to me. I will take care of you, like I did for the others. I will take care of you. Come with me. Don't sit down. Stay on your feet. Jenny, stay on your feet. This is for you. In this gown, you will be able to rest. morphine. Can you go look for some?
I can't. You'll have to suffer some more pain before we can be together.
But I'm in agony. Please, I beg you, my love. Go to a pharmacy and buy some morphine. There's money in the drawer of my desk. Over there.
You know I'd do anything to help you if I could. But right now it's not possible. Not because I don't want to. Just simply because I cannot do it.
But the pain is driving me mad. Please help me, my love.
Please don't insist on something I cannot do.
But why not? It's only going to a pharmacy. Please tell me, why don't you want to help me?
You know that's not true. Where do you get those ideas? Don't think that.
I would enjoy our encounter much more if I were not in pain.
I know, my love. I know. For the last time, woman. Shut up and hush. Edgar, you need to get some rest.
Rest? How would I do that? The coffin needs to be stored just like the others.
That I can take care of. But only if you promise me you'll try to get some sleep. Will you?
Morphine. I need morphine. Just fetch me some morphine.
I told you I can't. Try and get some rest, Edgar.
What? I can't hear you. Oh my God. My hearing is getting worse.
Will you take some rest, please?
Rest. Rest. I need to rest. I'm so tired.
Go and lie down on the mattress and pull the blanket over you. Go to sleep, Edgar.
Virginia. Virginia. Virginia, did you take care of the coffin? Virginia, please. become so bad over the past few days. I don't know, it's because of the headaches. Virginia, where are you? Where are you? Where did you catch tuberculosis? Our life would have been so much different if you would have been in a place where you could not be infected. Why did you leave me, my love? Why? I saw you. You were here. Where are you hiding? I need you so badly.
I'm not hiding. I was here the whole time. Never been anywhere else. Stay there. Stay there. I might still be contagious.
No, you can't. All the bad things are locked up in Ginny's body.
No. It's still too early to be certain of that.
What is this, Virginia? I finally managed to bring you back, and yet I have the feeling that this is not what you wanted.
Maybe the truth lies somewhere in between.
What do you mean?
My dear Edgar, I'm so excited to see you, but it's still too soon for us to be together.
Too soon? How can it be too soon?
And yet it is.
I can't follow.
My dear Edgar, my sweet, loving Edgar, your hearing is bad. Your right arm doesn't function as it should. The headaches get worse and it takes longer for them to wear off. Don't you get it? Don't you see what's wrong?
No, What about it? Tell me.
You have a brain tumor, Edgar. And the cancer has spread all over your body. It's only a matter of time till we be together again, but just not the way you planned it.
This can't be. Am I dying?
Believe me, it's as real as my tuberculosis.
A dream. It was only a bad dream.
It's not his time yet. I know you're still out there. I told you to leave.
Virginia, what's going on? What was that all about?
Nothing. It was nothing. Storm has passed. It'll be quiet from now on. Go to rest.
No headaches. Let's hope they're gone for good. No, I can't be paralyzed. Virginia? Sweetheart? Is that you on the stairs?
Hi, Ginny. I'm Virginia, Edgar's deceased wife. Thanks to you, I'll be reunited with him very soon. I'm so glad you took over and looked up all of my bad entities inside of your body. Therefore, you're a prisoner here. You won't be able to leave this garden. Trust me. The others have tried before. But the guardian of death made sure they always stayed. Look over there. He's right here at this moment. Edgar had to let you die first, my little girl. It was the only way we could look up all of the bad entities inside of your body. And then he brought you back. So the entities could become alive, while you became undead. A living corpse, so to speak. The fact you escaped your grave proves to me you're only pure evil now. So the time has come for you to come along. And we can make sure this never happens again. Right? So follow me to the basement. Now!
Virginia.
Edgar.
Can you help me? My right side is completely paralyzed. It's as if a part of my body has died.
Of course I can help.
I think you better take me by my left side.
I cannot do that. That side, however... Come on. Let's check out the residual waste of my body. I made sure she won't be able to leave dimension this time. Come, my love. She'll stay here as an undead for as long as we remain together.
I knew I could count on you.
And I will no longer die for as long as she remains undead. Which means the two of us being together forever and ever and ever.
You make me so happy. I can feel the evil hiding inside her. Let us leave and never come back here again. The headaches, they're back again. Oh, Virginia, help me. Help me, Virginia. Virginia.
Let's go upstairs. This place has a bad influence on us. My dear, lie down on a mattress.
Virginia, will you stay with me tonight? Please don't leave me like you did before. I feel so lonely without you. Even lonelier than when you weren't here at all. Your presence makes your absence so much harder to bear. No, my love, please don't.
I no longer have to live inside this prison. You brought me back. You made me escape. And now we'll be together forever. Time for me to melt these shackles.
Please.
There is no turning back for me anymore. The gateways have been shut. It's only you and me, my love. Let's first rest now. It's been a long, long day. I prefer the right side.
Why do you prefer this side? This is my paralyzed side. I can't feel you on this side. I can't feel anything.
That's exactly it.
What do you mean?
You really don't understand, do you?
Understand what?
I can only touch tissue that is dead.
What?
And so is your right side. Let's rest for now. Close your eyes, my love. should have never tried to bring me back, Edgar. If only you waited for a couple of months. And then he would have died from the tumor that's ravaging your head.
Virginia! No, no! Not again! Not again! No! Virginia! My Virginia! Not again. Let me look at you all. Happiness, the recovery of my little darling bride, Virginia. Without you, this would never be possible. Brides.
I saw the scans of this man's head. That tumor? I never saw a patient that lived that long with such a malignant thing in his head. I can only imagine his suffering.
Suffering that is now coming to an end.
Yes, but an end that comes way too late for him.
Christopher Reynolds. Reynolds. Christopher Reynolds.
Who do you think this Reynolds is?
Don't know. Maybe someone he once knew. Someone he met during the past few days. A relative. I think we will never know. At least, he will not be able to tell us for sure.
Christopher Reynolds. Reynolds. Christopher Reynolds.
I'll ask one of the sisters to sit by him in his last hours. Nobody should die alone.
Yes. You do that, Nurse Ginny. You do that.
Reynolds. Reynolds. Christopher Reynolds. You son of a bitch. You never should have sent them that parcel for their birthday. Demons. They weren't destroyed. They should have burned that box instead of smashing it to pieces. Because of that, they could hide for many years inside the old granny's bodies. When they finally died, they were released into Ravenshaw Mansion. First, there was one demon, and 3 years later, the second came. It was during my hypnotic experiments that I found out about it. I was able to stop them. I was able to stop them. I locked them up in a place where they can't hurt anybody. Where that is, I will take with me into my grave. Maybe they were the cause that Virginia got contaminated with tuberculosis. A means of revenge, perhaps. Who knows? But Reynolds, we both will meet in hell. You can be sure of that. You son of a bitch. Tell me, did Reynolds send you? Do it just like Roman hospitals? Hospitals. The only places in the world where you can smell death. They say dying people always have a flare-up. So this must be it, huh?
Our last chance. The attic.
Not easy. Looking for something, you don't know what you're looking for. Why would anyone keep a lantern that can't give any light?
What?
Yes, look. Can't give you any light. It's painted black. Why would anyone keep a thing like that?
To keep something in it?
What do you mean?
Something that shouldn't see the light of day. Go tell Reynolds that we found what he was looking for. Careful.